we're going to go over various repairs to the Zentool 21E. First thing, before you do any power tool repairs, make sure it's unplugged. Don't do it plugged in. So first thing we'll do is get rid of the, not get rid of, but change the backing plate. To remove the backing plate, there's a screw in the center, and this should be in your box with the Zentool, the hex key. And it's as simple as loosening the bolt and removing the backing plate. To reapply the backing plate, you'll see that there's sides that are flat here, and we have flats on the bearing. Line the two up, put the screw back in. We'll leave the backing plate off and show you another operation. To change this front handle that's here, there's a screw in the bottom. You simply release that screw, and you're able to take this off and put it back on and screw it back in. Going to the other side of the tool, either to change the power cord, the switch, or the brushes, you need first to remove these 4 screws. And be careful, they're not all the same length. The 2 at this end of the tool are longer than the 2 at this end. So when you're putting it back together, keep that in mind. Once we've removed the 4 screws, you can take the handle apart. Now to take the handle apart, we're actually taking the top off the handle, not the bottom, and revealing the internals. So a couple things we need to see here. Your power cord simply replaced by releasing these 2 screws and by pulling the switch out, taking the black and the white wire out, by undoing the screws, taking them out, putting them back in, and you can simply put the cord back in at that point. Changing the switch, it's the same thing, releasing the screws, taking the wires out, and replacing them. The speed controller, once again, it has wires in the side that screw into the switch and go to the brushes, and you just pull it up, it releases, and put the new one back in. To change the brushes, we need to take the bottom handle off as well. Now that we've released the screws, the bottom handle slides off and separates. So, to remove the brushes, with a set of pliers, we'll move the brush spring out of the way and to the side, and that's release the brush. The brush can pull out of the brush holder, and using pliers, we can pull the little clip off the post. Now we have the brush. To reinsert the brush, it's simply plugging this back in, putting this in, and making sure that the wire goes into the slot, then using the pliers, move the brush spring back into place. From there, reassemble the handle, and your brushes are changed.